Hello everybody, this is April, and today I thought I would show you how to make a base bracelet. We'll discuss the materials you'll need, we'll discuss the tools you'll need, I'll show you a couple things, the sizes, everything. So please stay tuned and let's get started. We will be making a bracelet using these guys, and these are 6mm purple pearls. Hopefully you can tell they're purple pearls. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure they are indeed 6mm. Let me see. I want to show you guys something. I have this. This is like a beading card. This also shows wire thickness, and just these are the different millimeter sizes of beads. So we're gonna measure this. This looks like maybe it's a 4mm. Oh, I gotta get it to stay still. You might have. Okay, guys, we're typically at the 7-inch point now, and we have one. And open a jump ring. Remember, to open a jump ring is to the side. So open, and then you keep moving back and forth until you hear a click. Open to the side. Put that on your jump ring, and close your jump ring up. No, it looks like it's a 6mm bead, so it's the same size as that one. So we're going to use some purple pearl 6mm beads. Not sure the exact count, but I'll put the exact count below. We are going to use some rondelles, purple rondelles. They are also 6mm. And if you can see how the shape is between the two, you can see the shape of this bead. I don't know if you can see the shape of this bead. It's kind of like a saucer almost, but it's still round, but it's kind of like shaped like a saucer shape. So we're going to use some of these. Again, I'll tell you exactly how many in this description box below. We are going to use some 6mm daisy spacers, and these are the actual only beading materials we will use. Just the actual beads we will use. We will use a lobster clasp. We're going to use 2 jump rings, and we are going to use a few wire protectors. You don't have to use the wire protectors in case you don't want to, but you can. You will use some 49 strand beading wire. 49 strand. It is 0.18 inches by 0.46 inches. This has $15.99. I've had it for a long time, so I don't know how much it is right now. But you can use a 40% off coupon, and you can use a lower gauge strand of wire, but this is the tougher of this gauges. So So anyway, let's go on and move on. Some people use the hypo cement. And what crimp covers look like, which we're not going to use these today because I got to show you how to properly crimp. And the way we're crimping today is just going to flatten it out, and that it will not fit in these crimp covers. So we're not going to be able to use these guys. The tools you will need is your glasses, if you need glasses. You will need something to cut your wire cutters. I have something to crimp the tool, so I'm using a bent nose pliers, but if you don't have a bent nose pliers, you surely can use just a flat nose pliers, or really basically anything you can get your hands on. So you will need some kind of ruler to measure your wire out. So normally when you're making when most people make a bracelet, it is a 7-inch bracelet. But my wrist is bigger than a 7-inch bracelet. So I typically have to use between a 7.5-inch bracelet, and I don't like anything tight. I would really give myself about 9. I would cut 9.5 inches of beading wire. So that's just to be safe. I'd rather cut more. Remember, the old saying is you can only cut once. Measure twice, cut once. So only my needle, so I have a wire. Now what I typically do is I'll leave it on the spool, but since I'm showing you how to crimp and everything, I didn't do that this time. Here's a couple. Okay, so I put my 2 crimps on, as you can see. Now I'm picking up my wire protector, put on one side of my wire protector, as you can see, and you go around the wire protector. My nails are a hot mess. I like to pick up everything, so then I go through the other side of the wire protectors and pull through. As you can see here, I went through both sides of the wire protectors. I mean, go through both of your crimps. Like so. Pull it down, pull it tight. Make sure your crimps are not they're sitting parallel to each other. They're not like overwrapped of each other, because if not, it will not crimp right. So it looks like it's not overlapped. Wait a minute. It's not overlapped from each other, as you can see here. So we pull it down, we give it a little bit of pull up on it, and then we take our pliers, grab on to one of your crimps and pull up near the wire protector and push down, and it crimps like so. Do it again. I always do 2, and push down like so. So therefore it looks like that. Now I come around this side and I keep pushing down to make sure it's flat as flat could be. Like so. I would say like so, sorry. And if you can see your crimp, see it? So it's perfectly crimped together. So now I pick up my jump ring, and I'm sorry, you will need 2 pliers for this. Twist and open my jump ring. Hook my jump ring on. Twist and close my jump ring. Now push down on it to make sure it's closed. And now you have a jump ring. Typically you could have put your jump ring on before you put, you closed up your crimps, but I forgot. So I went ahead and did it after. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start beading our project. Now that we have everything tight, everything looks tight, everything looks snug, everything's looking like it's ready to go. The pearl first. We're going to put on the pearl. Sometimes your pearls, depending on your quality, isn't all the way pushed through. So we have beading, you have beading awls for that too. But as you can see, you can go ahead and I don't always snip this end all the way up at the top. I put it through a couple beads if possible. So I'm going to push it through this one bead here. See? So therefore, now it's through both of these beads. Picking this daisy spacer up, picking up one of these rondelles, pulling it all the way down, and again making sure it's all the way through. And you would continue the same pattern all the way to the end of your bracelet. Just picking up beads, putting them on. You can do it this way or just physically picking up each of these guys. Most how that's sticking out, you pull that down. Try to get so just keep on beading through. I'll put you on fast forward until we get to the length that you would like. And if you're making a standard bracelet, remember it's a 7.5 inch standard bracelet. You're going to give yourself an inch for your clasp. So Okay. We're going to put the crimp beads on. Cut the tip off to making sure they get through this bead. This is the tricky part, because if you don't pull it tight enough, it won't crimp. And if you're having this is kind of flattened out, so I need to just cut tip off a little bit. So pick up the crimp bead again, pick up the other crimp bead again. You need to get yourself more wire. Put it through one end of your wire protector, bring it around, put it back through the other end of your wire protector, pull it down. But before you hook it with your crimps, you need to make sure you put your clasp on. So you hold it like this, pick up your clasp, put it on like this. So now it's sitting inside of the crimp bead, inside of the wire protector, as you can see. Now you're going to take this end of the wire and put it back through your crimp beads again, like you did on the other side. And once it's through your crimp beads, you pull it, go ahead and put it through a couple more beads if you would like, and then pull it tight and then clip it. If it doesn't go through, pull it as close as possible, as tight as possible, and just push down to crimp your beads. And cut it off. Sometimes people will put a little bit of hypo cement right there, glue right there, to precaution. So here is your easily put bracelet. You can make it. You can always use a smaller one. So close it up like this. You can see. Okay. Now, so basically we have, for the purple pearls, 14 purple pearls. I can't even talk. 14 purple pearls, 6mm purple pearls, 13 6mm purple rondelle beads. So now we're going to put on 2 more crimp beads on, like so. Oh, it's just simple. A simple bracelet. Beautiful. I love it. I like simple. Simple. So, okay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Have a good day. You can make that simple bracelet for yourself tonight. And